Well, good morning, and how is everybody doing? Welcome to Lady G's Garden Cafe. Honey, I missed y'all yesterday. How was y'all day? Did y'all have a good day? Well, I had a good day yesterday. How y'all doing? Did y'all sleep good? Did y'all sleep well last night? Did y'all have sweet sleep? I hope that y'all did because I know that I did. And like I told y'all before, honey, I love to get my sleep. I have to get my sleep because I have to be up early in the morning working in my garden and stuff and making sure that the insects and the bugs don't take over. So you got to come out here and you have to tend to that. And sometimes these little bugs and stuff, I be kind of scared of them. I be like, oh Lord. But I put my gloves on, honey, and I go in. I go in with them little insects. See, I have my little gloves because some of them bugs, honey, you don't want to touch them with your hand, but you got to have on the right equipment so you can go ahead and handle your business. Well, anyway, y'all, I woke up this morning and I had the Most High had put a song in my heart. And the song was a song by Shirley Caesar. And the song is Go. And she said, Go ye therefore into all nations, go, go, go. And that song was just go. And that's all I can hear in that song. Go, go, go. That's all I can hear in that song, go. And so it started me to thinking. Yes, y'all, I've been thinking. It started me to thinking about how a lot of times the Most High would give us something to do, give us instructions, or give us a task to do, or give us a ministry, or bless us with a ministry, or birth a ministry in us, and He tells us to go and do this, and go and preach, go sing, go pray, whatever He tells you to do. Sometimes our knees start knocking, and we feel butterflies in the pit of our stomach, and we just like I don't know, we get kind of apprehensive. Y'all remember how when Moses was talking to that burning bush? Now anybody, I don't know. Y'all think we would have stayed there and or not ran or been scared talking to a bush that's burning but not being consumed? And then a voice comes out of that bush and tell you take your shoes off because the ground you stand on is holy ground. Wait, you think we would have been standing there? I think some of us, our shoes would have been left there, but we would have been gone. But so it is, Moses was standing in front of this bush, and the Most High was talking to him, giving him a command, commission to go. And Moses started making all these excuses. I kind of stutter and I don't know. And he was like, don't worry about that. Just open your mouth and I'll feel it. And then he was like, well, they ain't going to believe me, because I got a past. I got a dark past. I murdered somebody and then I ran and hid in the back of the desert. And they ain't going to believe that it's me. And who should I say? Who should I say sent me? Because Moses had a stammering problem. He's a stammer. And so the Most High told him, just open your mouth and I'll fill it. Just tell him that I am sent you. And Moses was like, wait. And he kept on making excuses. Why? He was like, what you got in your hand? And Moses had a little rod in his hand. He threw it down. The Lord just started proving all kind of stuff to Moses. But, Moses almost got in trouble with the Lord because he kept making excuses why he couldn't go. And that's how Aaron came on the scene. Sometimes when we don't do what we're supposed to do and we don't get up and go when he tells us to go, sometimes it opens the door for somebody else to be blessed, which is a good thing. But we miss out on a lot of our blessings because we don't get up and go when the Most High tells us to go. Do that make sense? Okay, so it is. I'm thinking about my grandbaby. Y'all, I got 3 grandbabies, honey. I got 2 girls, and 1 boy. And I tell you, I love my Nana's little grandbabies. I live a distance from them, so I don't get to see them like I used to, like I would like to, and really get to have that relationship because, I'm Nana, and I love being Nana. But anyway, y'all, so it is my grandbaby. She is the middle grandbaby. And so she's about 5 now. And she was about maybe 3, I want to say. I could have this wrong, and my daughter, you could drop a line in the comments, tell me if I'm wrong with the age, but I think she might have been about 3. And my daughter used to keep these cookies that she liked, these snacks that she likes in the pantry, and she would just go and get her a cookie, 1 or 2 cookies, and she's a very good baby, so she would go get 1 or 2 cookies or whatever. Well, this particular time she wanted her snack, and it was dark in the kitchen, so she went to her mother and she's like, come turn the light on for me. And she was like, no, you why? She wanted a cookie. And so my daughter was like, no, if you want a cookie, you go in there and get it. And she was like, no, because she was afraid of the dark and she didn't want to go in and get to her. She wanted the cookie, but she didn't want to go in the dark to get the cookie. But my daughter told her, well, if you want that cookie, you're gonna have to go in there and get that cookie. And so at first, my grandbaby, she was a little disappointed. She didn't want to go in the dark and get her cookie. But eventually, she mustered up her strength. She mustered up some courage. My grandbaby went in that kitchen. She opened up that pantry in the dark, y'all, and she got her cookie. She came out smiling in the dark with her cookie. Now, that made me think about something. A lot of times we don't want to do anything because it's dark. We can't see our way. We can't see the outcome. We can't see how it's going to turn out. So a lot of times we're apprehensive about walking into our ministry. We're apprehensive about opening up that business. We're apprehensive about listening and doing what the voice of the Lord tell us to do because we don't know the outcome, because it's dark. We can't see the end. We can't see our way through it. We only know that the Most High told us to do it, but we don't know how to do it. And it made me think about, yes, I've been doing a lot of thinking this morning, y'all, and it's early and I've been thinking. Honey, I started thinking about when I was a little girl. I think I had to been about maybe between 6 and 8 years old. And we lived uh, in this little apartment, I believe it was. And honey, every night I would go to bed, I would wake up with this German Shepherd in my room. Y'all, every night I would wake up running around my room, hollering and screaming because I would see a German Shepherd in my room. And I would run and tell my mom, and they'd come turn the lights on, and nobody would see it. So every night I would go to bed scared. I would go to bed so horrified because I knew that this German Shepherd was going to come and visit me when the lights went out and when I went to sleep. It would either wake me up licking me on my face, it would wake me up nibbling on my toes. It was never vicious, it was never violent, it never caused me any harm other than the harm that I almost did to myself getting out of its way. But I went to bed scared every night. So one night, I woke up screaming and hollering and screaming and hollering because here was this German Shepherd in my room. Honey, my mama came in there. She turned the light on, and sure enough, there was that German Shepherd sitting in our house. We moved out of that house, honey. But I had to go to bed scared every night until my deliverance came. And that gave me a fear of the dark. I grew up scared of the dark, y'all. And truth be told, I was scared of the dark till I was like in my 50s. I still had a I had a little fear because I had a situation. I was in a situationship, and I was married, but it was a situationship, and some things used to go on in the dark, and that just what it did was it tapped into it, and it brought all those fears back. And sometimes that's what happens to us. We have sometimes what we have post traumatic stress because things that happened to us in our past. When the Most High speaks to us to do something, then we're apprehensive because we start remembering what happened when we tried to do it the last time. But I want to encourage us on today, honey. Whatever the Most High tell you to do, I want you to do it, and I want you to do it scared. Go scared. I don't care what it looks like. I don't you know how when the Lord tells us to do something, he brings something to our mind, he brings something to our heart, he puts a ministry down in us. We start thinking, we start trying to say, okay, now if I do this, and I'm gonna need this, and I'm gonna need that. He didn't tell us to sit down and try to tell him how to work out the problem. We said, well, Lord, you know I'm gonna need this, and he did not tell us to tell him what we need. He just told us to get up and go. The reason why we make all these excuses, the reason why we hemming and humming, is because we are scared. We're scared to make that first step. We're scared to step out into that ministry. We're scared to turn on the camera and start talking. We're scared to go up, open our mouths and prophesy. We're scared to go and speak what thus said the Lord. Honey, I want to encourage you. It's okay to be scared, but go scared. Go. At first I was like, I was when my daughter was telling me about it, I was like, oh, that's why she made her do that. But it in that instance, when my grandbaby walked into that kitchen and she opened that pantry, because she walked in the dark, she opened the pantry, it was dark, but she knew where the cookies was. She knew what shelf the cookies were on. So all she had to do was go and get it. That's all we have to do. She came out. Now she don't have a fear of the dark. She conquered her fear. That's what we have to do. Go scared. If you're afraid, if you're scared to go do something, I want to challenge you. I'm challenging myself. Go scared, honey. Go with your knees knocking. Go with your teeth chattering. Go shaking if you have to. But go, honey. Go ye therefore. Go scared. Don't be scared. And guess what? Once you do it, you'll be like, oh, it wasn't so bad. Oh, that wasn't even so bad. Huh. Man, I should have been did that. Because the enemy tries to trick you with fear. He tries to trick us and make us not do what the Most High has called us to do because we scared of what people gonna say. That's why He put a scripture in the book that say, "Set your face like a flint." Don't even look at the faces. Don't look at the expression on the people's face, but just go scared. Go and do what the Most High has told you to do. If you're supposed to be singing, and you say, "Well, the church is closed, the sanctuary is closed, and I can't sing," honey, you better turn the camera on and start singing and do what the Most High told you to do, because you don't want Him to send somebody else in your place because you sitting up there shaking and quaking and breaking out in sweats. Honey, take you what they call it, take you a little napkin, take you a little hanky, honey, for the females, and honey, just adapt it and keep on talking, keep on singing, whatever it is, keep on ministering, keep on preaching, keep on prophesying, keep on praying, whatever it is that the Most High has told you to do, and you've been sitting back trying to figure out how is this gonna work. No, it's because you scared. Go scared, honey. You want to get that house the Most High have blessed you with the finances. Now you sitting around talking about, well, what if this happened? And what if it foreclosed? And what? Stop worrying about what ifs and go. What if you don't do it? What if you do succeed? What if it is a blessing? What if it turns out to be a great success? What if you do survive it? What if? So a lot of times we lean on the negative because we're just scared. So I want to encourage us on today. Go scared. If you scared to launch out that book, you scared to launch out in that ministry, you scared to launch out in that prayer. Maybe you're a prayer warrior, and the Most High told you to just turn on the camera and start praying. People need prayer, honey. People need songs of encouragement. People need words of encouragement, because in the dark days that we're living in, somebody have to be the light. Somebody got to turn the light on. But until the light is turned on, people got to walk around in darkness. So I want to encourage everybody and myself as well. Go scared. Don't worry about what people say, because people going to talk about you anyway. Honey, people said, "Oh, when your mom and your dad say, 'Oh, we're getting ready to have a baby.' Oh, when it's gonna be a boy, girl." People talked about you before you was even born. And then when you came out as a boy or you came out as a girl, they was like, "Oh, when is she gonna be anything? When is she gonna go to college? When is she gonna do this? When is she gonna be successful? Wonder what she gonna be? She ain't gonna be nothing." People gonna talk about you whether you're doing good or whether you're doing bad. So you might as well let them talk about you while you're doing what the Lord said. So go scared. Don't, and then you'll find out that you will shake off that fear. And as you're going scared, begin to quote the book. God has not given me the spirit of fear, but of love and of power and of a sound mind. I can do all things. They're not cliches. This is in the book. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Honey, fear is just false evidence appearing real. That's all fear is. It's false. It's fake. The devil don't have nothing. He don't have nothing. Everything the devil got is counterfeit. So, honey, whatever the Most High told you to do, however He told you to do it. Some of you, He told you, okay, it's time for you to retire. You done put in 30, 40 years on the job. You've been faithful. You've been committed. Now the time of your departure is at hand. But we're afraid to take that step. We're afraid to walk into retirement because it's uncertain. We don't know what's going to happen. Honey, if the Most High told you to do it, go scared. Do it scared. And at the end, you're going to be like, man, I should have been did this. Man, things will work out if we just do what the Most High told us to do. If we just go ye therefore. Go scared. All right, y'all. I just wanted to come in and encourage y'all this morning. Whatever it is that the Most High put on your heart to do it, even if you have to do it scared. Now, if y'all are watching this video, I want y'all, hey, before y'all leave the cafe, I want y'all to hit that like button, all right? And if you're not following me on YouTube, why not? Go on over there. Don't be scared. So when you get to YouTube, if you're watching this video by way of YouTube, then I want you to hit that like button. And not only that, y'all, don't be selfish. Take you a to-go bag and share it with somebody. Share this video with somebody that you feel that you know could be blessed by it. And if you're not a subscriber with me on YouTube, y'all, what y'all waiting on? Come on and subscribe to the channel so we can go ahead and talk about it. We can go ahead and visit, because I enjoy y'all coming into the cafe. And I do want y'all to know that I pray for y'all. The Lord puts y'all on my heart, and I pray for y'all. I don't call y'all names out because some things you just don't do. But I'm praying for you. Y'all just know that Lady G is praying for y'all in the cafe, okay? And y'all are always welcome at Lady G's Garden Cafe. So don't forget to hit that like button and share the video. And if you're watching by way of YouTube, come on, like that button, hit that like button, hit that thumbs up, and share and subscribe. Don't forget now, all right? So until the next upload, I want to tell y'all to go scared on purpose. If you scared, go scared, but go and go on purpose. All right, y'all. Until the next upload, this is Lady G saying later, y'all.